I'm leading the project. I'm working with the team to bring you the best turn-based game on mobile.
And we are doing well. Nice, Wojtek. Welcome.
Who's next?
It can be above me, Kai, if you can.
Oh, okay, cool. Hi, I'm Kai. I'm currently serving as the CEO of Paladin. We are a mid-sized studio, about 35 people at the moment, from the Netherlands, and initially invented or came up with Stormbound. And right now we're super happy to have Sheepyard as a partner, taking it over and pushing it forward to all kinds of new heights. And really excited to see what you guys are going to do with it, and where it's going to go. Really good to see that somebody's taking such good care of it.
Nice, thank you, Kai. So maybe Kitek, our head of marketing and the graphic designer, what can you say about yourself?
So my name is actually Marcin, but they all call me Kitek. And I am head of marketing at Sheepyard, and also an artist and a video creator of most of the things you have seen on social media for the past half a year. So yeah, it was me, yes.
And it's all awesome. Now bottom left corner, Derek, the founder.
Hello, I'm Derek, co-founder of Paladin. It's at the time when we created Stormbound, I was the CEO, and been heavily involved in the development and production of the original game. And right now I am taking a little bit of a step back, or I have taken a little bit of a step back, and I am now what we labeled it as executive chairman, whatever that may mean.
And that's perfect. And Pavel, you're the last one, the actual CEO of Sheepyard.
Yeah, hi guys. So I'm Pavel, the CEO of Sheepyard. What I'm doing, I'm actually just paying the bills and letting the guys do the best job for Stormbound they can do. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so thank you, Pavel, thank you all. We've got around 30 questions. I'm not too sure if we have enough time to ask all of them, but let's start from the first one, and the first one is to Wojtek. And there are actually some similar ones, and let me ask you if we have any plans for new gaming modes, maybe a draft mode, maybe a casual mode, etc. What is your point of view, and what are we actually working on? What can you say about that?
Yeah, we are thinking about a bunch of new game modes. Definitely these casual friendly modes that will make game more accessible for new people, and also to bring you new ways of win rewards, to new ways to basically spend some casual time, not without burden of ranked match, casual play with your friends, with a big variety of match rules. So yeah, a couple of game modes are coming to Stormbound.
Can you say when? Any ETA or something, or is too early?
I think it's too early right now.
Okay, nice. So let's get to another question, and it's question to Pavel, actually, the Sheepyard. So we might be able to say some words about that. What games are we actually right now developing that people don't know about? Can we say something, Pavel?
Yeah, definitely. You can find those games on our website, but first of all, we need to split the development of Sheepyard games to the two, actually three ways. The first one is our very internal productions. We are working on two games. One is the, let's say, simple idle game, and the other one is like mid-core / hardcore roguelike game that was inspired by the success of Archer. And then obviously we have a separate team that is developing the Stormbound. And then the third one is that we are funding and helping with development of 3 external teams. So this is quite a huge operations, but to be honest, the only one team that is between the developers are and generally publishing team. So yeah, we have couple of games in production, and yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Sounds perfect. And pretty much the same question to our friends from the Paladin Studios. What are you currently working on, and how are you doing overall as a studio?
Cool. Yeah, maybe I can pitch in briefly. So
Yeah, sure.
we're doing good. We actually started hiring again. Brought in I think 2 people over the last 2 weeks, which is great. It's always a good sign. We're working on a very exciting new title since the beginning of August, and no, I cannot tell you what it is. It's all super secret, as usual. But hopefully, the current planning is to get it out into the wild and release next April. So you guys will know very soon. We're partnering up with a really cool IP on that. It's one of the things we're good at, and we're very excited about that. And aside of that, we have some live ops going together with Bandai, My Tamagotchi Forever, also really neat game. And we're thinking about the next big thing to do. So these are the things that keep us busy at the moment.
Yeah, Kai, can you share at least the platform, the target platform?
At least something, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I can tell you it's not going to be
mobile or console. Mobile or console?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, that was the question that was asked before when we weren't live yet, and we heard a big no. But nice try, Pavel. Very nice try.
I appreciate it.
But to keep the talk with you, Dirk and Kai, can you tell us how actually close are you with following Sheepyard's progress with Stormbound? And what are your the actual thoughts about how we are handling things, etc.?
Cool. Dirk, you want to start it up?
Sure. So I'm very happy with how things are going, to start with that. So it's beautiful to see, the Discord server just completely blowing up, and it's really growing very fast. So that's beautiful. I love all the crazy puzzles and ice cream finding pictures that are on Facebook and everything. And the development of the game and the updates are coming along nicely. So I think there's always this starting up period, which we all expected, I think, and it's really good to see that the momentum is building. So yeah, and in terms of how closely we're following, so personally, I'm not super closely following, but the team has weekly check-ins. So I think that's the type of stuff that we do, and of course, there's been a very intense handover. I think both on a technical level and also on a product level. So yeah, it's a good collaboration so far.
Yeah, and also from my end, so it's really close. We actually, you guys know that, but the viewers probably don't yet. Like, we have shared Slack channels and really tight communications between the 2 teams, and I'm very happy about that. It's really important on a live game like this to be connected. We help as much as we can, but honestly, like, there's a growing amount of stuff that we don't have to take care of anymore, and that's really cool. That was our intention to actually hand it over, and you guys ramped up really quick, and I'm really impressed, especially on the tech side, because this is not a trivial game, with all the multiplayer and all the real-time stuff. Yeah, kudos.
Yeah, thank you for the answers. Nice, that's very nice. And what do you think is the actual best and worst thing that we are doing with Stormbound right now? What was you must have had the initial plan how the game will look like, and now you are seeing the changes, and there must be some and like more wows, I hope. So is there anything like that?
From my end, the best thing is how you guys push the game to really be a live service, right? We started this quite a while ago, right? I think we have the third birthday now of launch, which is awesome. It's been the whole free-to-play games landscape developed so fast, right? And it's really, really good to see that you guys bring it up to speed and bring it into, you know, the now. I think that's really awesome. I'm very happy to see that. So it can, you know, sustain and grow and just go on for a very long time, because that's what we all want, right? Also as a player, because I play every day. The worst thing, I don't have anything in particular, but it's just like a little pet peeve of mine. Like we had, you know, a couple of years ago, we had a big discussion about fusion stones, you know, and dusting. And then at one point in time, we decided, okay, we need to kind of take it out. And I know that not all of the community agreed with that. And now they're back, and I'm like, I like him as a player. I love him. I have a lot of them now because I collect. But that's like nagging me in the background with the history I had. But Stormblood is a different game, and you know, Fusion Stones have a right to be there. So it's just a little mannequin in the back of my head.
Yeah, I see.
And to add to it, so I love the community building that's going on. The Discord community really growing very fast, and also I quite like the generosity that Sheepyard has shown towards the players, and you know, like the birthday gifts. I think they were fantastic, quite generous, and I think that's a really good thing. And I hope that people will appreciate that and have fun with it, right? So I think that's the main thing for me. The worst is a tricky one. I don't have any things that maybe what comes to mind is that I was very anxious, very scared for the balancing changes that were introduced, but it turned out quite well. So very happy with that, and it's good to see that the community, I think they were also a little bit you know, concerned, let's put it that way, about it, and vocal about it. But when I see Discord now, then it seems like there's a new appreciation for the changes that were made. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Our own team nerfed my card decks constantly, because I obviously knew what works and what doesn't. So, you know, so far I'm very happy with you guys.
So we are glad about the balance, because you mentioned it. Mojtek, can you tell us some plans about the balance in the meta, and maybe if you are happy with the changes, and what are your thoughts about the initial the processes, what you wanted to change as a designer, etc., and what's going to happen, how the meta will look like? Do you have an idea, or it's like growing like day by day?
So the plan is basically to hear the community and to hear your voices and adjust the game in the way that always brings you the most fun experience and fair experience. So our plan is to make changes every season. This is the first initial thing. At the same time, we want to bring you new cards on the regular basis. So those both things would be the fundamental of how the balance will be flowing and how the game will be still alive, fresh, and fun.
Yeah, that sounds satisfying. And let's now ask something, Kitek. Kitek, sorry, I mean, there was no question to you until now. I'm very sorry for that. But can you tell us which the social media post are you the most proud of, either design or response-wise? So do you have your favorite one, or maybe which one you made and gave you the most fun?
Actually, the one with dancing, it was the most fun.
The animated one?
Yeah. and also the comics. But for those there were not so much time, so I needed to do it quickly within a few hours only. But yeah, because I used to be like. Well, I was specializing in comics many years ago. That's why I like it so much.
Yeah, I personally loved the whole series of Edric in Noir, the detective Edric. It was such a pleasure to make.
Of course you like it. It was your idea.
Well, yeah, actually that's true. But you made it, and it was so perfect. Come on, sorry.
Sure, you forgot about it.
It was just so good. I couldn't resist myself. No, sorry for that. And now the question for all of us. What new race of units do you think would be most interesting as an addition in Stormbound? So basically we have felines, which are cats, so maybe dogs or something. What are your ideas? What would you like to see? And we can start with Wojtek maybe?
Wow, can I?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Obviously, sheep. I believe with the first card we should move forward and expand this race. Yeah, that's my idea. That's the CEO idea, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we know. So they're going to be sheeps, right?
Yeah, so legendary wasn't enough. I get it.
Exactly. There's no unit type for sheep, so we've got to make one now. Wojtek, any ideas about a new race? Maybe you have something in particular to create that you would love to create or something.
Yeah, I would like to see some ancient, powerful beings, more ancient than elders. Also, maybe some monsters, like totally chaotic monsters mixed with elementals, like fire monster, earth monster, something like this. Also, the race that I'm constantly thinking about is some kind of aliens. So
okay, aliens in Stormbound, nice.
So there are a lot of ideas. So we are exploring them right now, and I think you should see something new sooner than later.
Yeah, we've seen some leaks from Pavel. And there are some good guesses. I can only say that and nothing more. But yeah, great job, Pavel. They figure it out already. So, Kitek, what would you like to see as a new race in Stormbound?
As a new race? I would have to think about it. Maybe some kind of chaotic thing like we have in Warhammer, the army of chaos and things like that, total evil and decadence.
I would love to see an army of chaos versus some small kittens as felines. That would be good. That would look really good. Nice. And Dirk, anything to add?
Yeah, so in the very, very early beginning of Stormbound, Amin, who is the original artist for a lot of the cards, basically, or all of them up until the moment when Sheepyard took over, he created a very beautiful concept piece with mushrooms.
Okay.
And I think that's a beautiful concept, and maybe the mushrooms could do something with illusions or something like that. I think that would be a very interesting race to consider. And another picture that he had was with a tree, and maybe I'm thinking like, yeah, that could be mushrooms and trees. There's something there. I don't know. So
I love the trees idea. Yeah, brzoza, which how people call me in Polish, is a birch tree. So yeah, I would totally love it. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Love mushrooms idea.
Yeah, we know that. About the design. Sorry, about the design topic and the merch, because we can see some great merch, the blouse and T-shirt, which look like totally amazing. Are there any plans, Pavel and Kitek, to prepare something for players like buyable merch, like T-shirts, etc., etc.?
Well, yes, there are plans. Sorry, Kitek. Yeah, there are plans, but we are still not there to take care of it. So maybe next year, let's say, maybe perhaps, who knows? Yeah.
So this is
We are on it.
Paladin sort of internal merchandise, I guess you could say. So we have these. Can you see it on the back? Really,
Yeah, that's totally amazing.
Yeah.
Totally,
But
totally
then,
amazing.
you guys know that there's actually merch. Like this is the kitty, one of my favorite races, and I think it would be just fair to have puppies in the game as well. But just saying. So we got this. You can get that online. Stormbound patches, and that's something we did quite a while ago. And I'm really curious to see how you guys expand it, because it's awesome. I love the merch.
We have the patches, but it's so tricky to actually deliver them and distribute them, and for what to reward people. But yeah, they are amazing, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to show them to the community very, very, very soon. Back to the game, actually. Oh yeah, the patches.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
This
Do you
one I
have more?
like this guy.
It's very nice. That's actually very nice.
First thing first.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, exactly. And about first things first, Pavel, are you happy with your progress with the Stormbound, about having this deal with Paladins and deciding to start the work on this project? What are your thoughts right now after like half a year now? Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm quite happy. Derek and I, we can both say that the beginning was a bit slow, slower than I expected, and yeah, there was some issues with finding proper staff to take care of such complex game. But yeah, we are there. We got the team, and yeah, the thing is that expanding and developing such a game, such a free-to-play game and complex game, it's not an easy task. So we need to really be careful to not broke it. So yeah, I believe that the pace that Mojtek and team is working on the game is quite fair. Obviously, it can be always faster, but there is no pressure from my side, at least. The game is life, is making enough money to work more on it. So yeah, we are moving forward. And to be honest, I can't wait for any new game mode and for more content actually.
Yeah, speaking of content, Mojtek, how about some additions to Daily Quest, or maybe like a single-player campaign? What are we doing in this regard? Can you tell us something, like any leaks regarding our roadmap?
Okay, so if you are asking about campaign, so I need to say that one of those casual modes that I was talking about 2 minutes ago, it will be campaign. We are planning to do such thing as the mode when you can feel progression, when you can learn cards, learn mechanics, and do it in the lower pace without this tension connected to ranked matches. And yeah, we also want to bring a lot of rules, new obstacles, new challenges to each of part of this campaign, to each level of this campaign. About daily quests, yeah, for sure. I bet for someone who is long with the game right now, this will be definitely a good addition. So we are thinking about making some new daily quests, and also we are even thinking about maybe changing a little bit the flow of how you're achieving daily quests, how you get rewards out of them, just to make it more smooth and more rewarding.
Yeah, so there are so many plans, and maybe you could tell us something about the timeline when we can expect some new updates, how often they can take place, etc. Anything that you can actually leak. Because most of my questions are basically to you. For example, are there going to be guilds? When are going to be updates? How many updates this year, etc., etc. So anything that you could actually tell us will be so helpful.
Okay, so this is a tricky question, which I don't want to answer with too much precision right now. There are a lot of things that we have in plans. There are a lot of things that will help us to unleash the potential that is hidden with the game. We even have this roadmap meeting today to discuss all those things. So yeah, we've got a roadmap for sure. But right now we are in this part when we are like discussing, planning, more precise grooming about when things will be possible to do with more confidence, let's say. So maybe it's not the time for reveal a roadmap right now, but yeah, I think in few weeks you should have more informations about what you should expect for. And yeah, about guilds for sure. I think that Stormbound is the game which is predestined for such things like guilds and guild wars.
Yeah, I cannot agree more. Thank you, Wojtek. And now, question to everybody, but I would like to ask Kitek first. Kitek, which card do you think has the coolest art design in Stormbound? Which one do you like the most?
Well, probably the ones that are being created at the moment. Mostly because everything in the future will be always better because we have like good reference, right, to create better stuff.
It's always some place to make it even better. And others, Pavel, which one do you like? Is there any particular card that you like are the biggest fan?
No, I'm not in love. Well, the new one, I do love the new one that I leaked last night.
Yeah, this one. It's a cool concept. I can agree. And how about the rogue ship? What are your feelings about this card?
I wasn't aware that you're working on the ship, on the rock ship. When I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck? Like, is this really happening?" Also, that was like the greatest idea ever.
Yeah, if someone doesn't know, the Sheepyard and comes from the surname of Paweł, which is Owczyński, owca is sheep in Polish. So it's basically his card. He's the captain of this ship. So it was all planned. Yeah. And Dirk and Kai, what are your most favorite cards, and which do you think have the coolest art design?
It's very simple. It's Melon Cat Kitty and Fawn Companions. They're the cutest in the world.
The cutest. That's true.
I mean, I love almost all of them. So it's really hard. I don't know why, but I have I love Lady Rhyme somehow. It seems to be like this really cool, mystical creature, super powerful, and it all speaks to me. So
even a little overpowered when you look at her, but the ability is of course balanced. I can agree with that. Speaking of the balance, etc., there are so many questions regarding the eventual fifth faction. So is there any plans, Paweł, Wojtek? So do we want to add something more? And if so, when?
I believe.
Sorry, can you repeat, Paweł?
Yeah, I believe that is the question to you.
Okay, thanks. There are a lot of voices about new kingdom, new faction. Even inside our team, we are. It goes back and forth. So maybe, but not right now. Like right now, we are not focusing on this. We have 4 kingdoms already. We are thinking about how to bring out the potential that is hidden within those 4 kingdoms, at least for now. Maybe later we will think about this, especially because we have some ideas about this right now, but currently we are not focusing on it.
Yeah, nice. And I've got also one more question, summing up like five questions I've got from the community before regarding the eventual cosmetics, emoticons, like emojis in game, more of them. Are there any particular plans to add, like, new skins, new emojis, etc., anything to make it more CCG game than it's now? Is it possible? Are there any plans?
Yes, there are plans for adding such things.
Okay. Any ETA?
I think even first concept of new emoticon leaked some time ago for Discord. ATA, let's say half of the year right now, but I believe it will be sooner.
That's nice. And I think that's going to be the last question now. It sums up like a question about the budget to Paweł, like what are your and our leads now? What do we want to spend money on, like, human resources wise, etc., on live ops events, new content, new cards, etc. And also to Wojtek regarding the live ops themselves. So are there going to be some more events like Brawl, so live ops events?
Yes, it will be things similar to Brawl events, but they're gonna be more frequent, more accessible, with different varieties of rules and different rewards.
Are they going to be aimed for like new players, mid-game players, or maybe end-game like Brawl? Do you have any plans about that?
Our plans is to bring event for each kind of player. Some players will be more happy to select the event that will bring them things that are more needed at the beginning of the journey with Stormbound. Then the other one with bigger requirements will bring more powerful rewards for the ones who are long with the game.
And that's so great to hear. I think that's going to be all. If you want to add something, like any of you, is the perfect time.
Okay. Good. Keep on rocking, guys. So I'm really happy. We took this whole decision not lightly on who to partner with for this game, because it is our baby, right? Or at least it used to be just our baby, and now it's our shared baby. And I'm very happy how you guys take care of it. Thanks again.
Thank you. Our pleasure.
Yeah.
One more question to Paweł. Is that really sparkling water you are drinking? That's from the live chat right now.
Just the water.
Okay, nice. Thank you for the answer. Nice.
This doesn't prove anything.
Yeah, of course. So once again,
the community asking, because yesterday I was celebrating the first birthday with a whiskey, with a proper glass of whiskey.
Yeah, so thank you very much for tuning in, for coming by. Thank you, my guests, for coming here and answering all those amazing questions. I think you gave so many leaks that people will be hyped for like next 2 weeks. So thank you very much once again, and see you perhaps maybe a month?
Soon.
Maybe in the same team. We'll see. I try to arrange something like that. Maybe it could work out. So thank you once again, and see you. Bye bye.
See you.
Thank you.
See you in game.
Bye bye.
See ya, bye.